This is St. Ardent, a city where secrets flow thicker than blood and every shadow hides someone watching. The storm is rising, the dead are stirring, and the masquerade is only as strong as the kindred who cling to it. Welcome to St. Ardent by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition actual play. The night begins now. Episode 5, Beneath the Saints. Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing tonight? Thank you so much for joining us for St. Ardent by Night, Episode 5. I am very excited. Just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up, today we came together as a cast and storyteller and talked about all the craziness that's going on in the world, and we decided that tonight we wanted to raise funds for the International Institute of Minnesota, which is an organization that's a 501c3 nonprofit that helps immigrants in Minnesota through job training, helps them find homes, provides them with legal aid and services. So if you guys would like to donate, you can do so right here through Twitch. We don't touch any of the money; it goes straight to the organization. So we are dedicating tonight to everything that's going crazy on in the world right now, and we stand in solidarity with Minnesota. So now, to recap. Also, yes, fuck ice. To recap, in the last episode of St. Ardent by Night, the coterie follows a trail of broken wards and holy symbols straight into dangerous territory. A ward has been destroyed, not by ritual, but by force. Sandstone broken by hand. The culprits point to the Knights of St. George, or worse, hunters tied to St. Leopold. High above the city, in the bluffs, stands the Church of St. George. Gold and red dominate its halls. Stained glass gleams with holy majesty, and a white-robed figure watches from the depiction of St. George and a dragon emerging from the earth. Inside, the past lingers. Old pews creak beneath fervent belief, alabaster skin, blue eyes, blonde hair. Faith so strong it presses into the underground basement and the stone itself. Where we left off, the coterie was cornered from a voice who stood on the staircase behind them, saying, "Glad of you to join us." And that's where we left off. So now we're gonna kick off the episode. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, I'm scared. So, where we left off, Ernest had just found a secret door hidden behind like a bookshelf and had opened it, and it creaked really loudly, and you guys heard a voice from the stairs. So what are you guys doing in this moment?
I think the first time ever in vampire history for me, I'm turning on Blush of Life.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea.
Just so I look human-ish.
Oh my god.
Do that all the time?
I do that all the time.
Like,
It's because
you
you're
look-
smarter than us.
I was just like, you are social people. You have to. You take all kinds of negatives being a corpse.
Anyway,
Sooner
fun
or later.
story. I'm Hunger 3.
Oh no!
Fun story.
Should
Some
make this
snacks might
interaction.
be showing up.
Yeah, fun story.
Well,
Maybe.
maybe.
I'm also Hunger 3.
Cool. Tight. All right. Okay.
Sounds like dinner just showed up for 2 people.
Yep.
sounds like dinner might have shown up. Cool.
Ernest is looking down that secret passage that he opened because that seems like a good thing to look at.
I think Enili's about to run towards that secret passage.
Okay. All right. So Enili, you want to run towards the secret passage. You all actually, you know what? Give me a do wits awareness check. Yes. You only need 2 successes, guys. So it shouldn't be that hard.
It's all
For
blood
everybody
die
or
for
just
me.
Everyone.
All blood die for me.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's fine, because I got 1. 1 success.
All you
I-
need is
I
one.
just- I had to spend a
Okay,
willpower,
I
but we
heard
got
two.
it too.
One.
One's fine. One's fine. As long as you don't fail, we're Gouda.
I got 2.
You got 2? Okay.
2 as well.
You got 2 as well?
2.
2. Okay, great. So, Ernest, David, and Enili, you hear footsteps above you. You hear footsteps. First, it sounds like one person, but then you hear the uneven pattern and realize that if you listen closely enough, you can pick out that there's 3 individuals coming from the front door area. As you hear the echoes of their footsteps on the ground. The person from the top of the stairs turns around and you hear his voice go, "Boys, looks like we're gonna have a party. We got some nosy people downstairs." And then you guys hear also an older gentleman go, "But they said that they had paperwork." And you realize that that was the old man, the father. Suddenly you hear a loud smack and a crash against the ground. You can't quite make out what they're saying. They're bickering, though. You hear subtle sounds of raised voice, not raised voices, but you know when people are trying to argue, but they're trying to keep their voices down. You can tell that it's aggressive, but it's not yelling. And then, who's closest to the stairwell at this point?
I'd probably say myself.
Okay.
Yeah. I think also at that moment of realizing, oh, these are probably humans. Let me be normal. I'm not in my safe space. She'll also activate awe on herself, like to kind of just,
Yeah.
you know,
For sure.
stand up a little straighter and turn around and go, "Hello, what do you mean nosy? We were given permission to be down here. We were told to come look at the pews."
It's as if they were ignoring you. They're not paying attention to you. They're bickering amongst themselves right now. And you catch words here and there. Let's just do this. Just roll 1d10. Let me know if it's 5 and below or 6 and higher.
Got 7.
Are we all doing this?
You can if you want. See if you hear it.
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
Yeah.
You managed to pick out the words move, again, escalate. But it's broken, so you don't quite exactly hear what they're talking about. Enili, you rolled 7.
Yes.
You rolled a 7. You hear the words proof not bodies. But again, broken. Then suddenly you guys hear the original one that said, nice of you to join us. His voice gets raised and he's like, fuck authorization. I don't give a shit if authorization hasn't been granted. The soul of this city is at risk.
As I hear those things, I am stepping quite quickly towards Ernest and that odd door.
Yeah, we are scouting out our exit, trying to take a look down that passage, see what is there.
Sure. Do you want to look around to see if there's some sort of light source, light switch, that kind of thing?
We'll take a look for that. I have heightened senses, which lets me see in pretty much total darkness and stuff like that. So I should be able to hopefully find a light switch if there is one.
You don't even have to roll. There's a light switch to your left, and you can flick it on, and you see a string of lights, like patio lights almost, tacked into the wall. But with your heightened senses, I'm just going to give this to you instead of making you roll for it. Ernest, you can open up our first bit of documentation for the night in Chronicle Docs. You're the only one that gets to look at it. You're going to look at the one labeled Tunnel. And I'm going to put it up on the screen for everyone at
Somehow
home.
I figured that was the one I was going to get to look at.
Yeah, you get to look at Tunnel. So you look down this corridor, and the floor is dark and damp. And you see, with your heightened senses, you see a spidering across pretty much everywhere you look. At first, it looks like stress fractures. But as you look closer, as you peer closer, you begin to see them glow gold. And it's only with your extra perceptive sight that you're able to notice these. It's as though this corridor has been maintained. These look very old, and somehow these spidery cracks fortify the surrounding sandstone.
But the hallway does seem to continue on, so they don't seem aggressive, right? They don't seem like wards or anything like that. They're more like something keeping
No, it's
Okay.
you get the feeling that it's holding it together, not trying to rip it apart.
Yeah. He's gonna kind of lift the cat that is around his shoulders down to the ground and be like, Frying Pan, go. You go run down there, make sure there's a way out. Just send the cat off.
And he just pitters off in his little squeaky, floppity, weird ass ears way. and legs way too long, so he kind of like,
Go goblin cat.
yeah, it is a very go-go goblin cat. And he just pitters off around the corner. And you wait.
Yeah. I don't want to run from run yet.
Okay.
We are not a fighter and we are a coward, but we're gonna not lean into that quite
but
yet.
you're gonna hold the line for right now.
Yeah.
Great.
By the exit.
Okay, perfect. All
I
right,
want
what?
to get cornered.
You're like, I don't want to get cornered.
Like when the paladins come down the stairs in a minute with gun/sword/whatever drawn, I want other people to be over there. That's why David should be over there.
So David should be. I voluntold you.
Yeah.
I voluntold
100%.
you. Absolutely perfect. Okay, what is Isolde doing in this moment?
Probably still looking around.
Okay, yeah. What are you looking for?
More clues.
More clues. I like it.
More clues.
I like it. I like it. Sure. If you want to give me a wits investigation roll.
Can do. A 1. 1 success.
One success. You managed to find an old faded letter. It's gonna take some time to be able to read the letter, like to read it. You might need to use some restorative techniques back at the lab in order to decipher it, but you managed to find a letter. You don't know what it says.
I will gently fold it and tuck it into a pocket.
Great. Excellent. Suddenly you hear from upstairs the man go, "Fuck you! I'm not gonna sit here and watch these soulless pieces of shit destroy this church." And you start to hear the steps very confidently coming down the stairs. Any of you guys do any of you guys have flaws like averse to like holy symbols? Did any of you guys take any of those? You
I don't know.
yours
Wait. No.
Everybody's still cool with holy symbols?
Well,
I
cool with
David
not
is not
actively
cool with.
against them.
Well, you're not actively against them. Like, they aren't going to make you go, like, ah. Okay, great. Okay, cool.
David
Cool.
is not cool with eating clergy. But that's it. That's not a.
Is it just clergy, or is it the, like, extremely devout religious ones?
It's specifically clergy. Is how
Oh.
it's written.
Ah, so as long as he's not ordained, you can eat him. Good to know.
Yeah, like so.
Got
so,
it.
So he would, for instance, not be able to eat the priest
old man,
upstairs
yeah.
that we dominated, and that's probably what his beast is telling him to do right now. Is like, you need to fuck these people up right now. And in fact, if there's someone coming down the stairs, I'd like to do two things. One of them is a thinky thing, and one of them is an action thing.
Okay.
The thinky thing, that I don't know if there's a role for it,
Okay.
but racking his brain to decide if we go black ops on this and annihilate these people, how much trouble will we be in?
Do you want to roll for it?
I mean, I can. I just don't know what exactly a role of. Is it like?
I'm going to say intelligence plus etiquette.
Oh, I have dots in etiquette.
Yes.
How about that?
Let's see if you can pull on your knowledge of the ivory tower and see if you would see if you think you would get in trouble or not.
Okay. So I have 1 success.
As I knock over a book and my dice. It's fine. Let's see.
And I need to know if that's a failure
No.
for reasons. Okay.
No. Not.
Thank God.
You know that the sheriff does not want to cause waves. You know that the sheriff would prefer this handled quietly.
Okay.
But you also know that sometimes you gotta fuck a bitch up.
Yes.
Yes. So,
Okay.
and so your
So-
second one now is what?
The second one is to pull Shadow Cloak back up and hide
Okay.
in preparation of something resembling an ambush.
Fuck it up. Go for it.
That's going to be Dex plus Stealth plus 2 for Shadow Cloak. All right, that is 3 successes.
3 successes? Perfect.
Yeah.
You are invisible man, kind of, sort of
I am-
shadow.
I'm creeping in the corner.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Are we
I'm
all
wondering-
able to hear them now?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you heard him say fuck this, and you started to hear the steps come down the stairs.
Then I'm casting Silence of Death.
Alright. Fuck it up. Do it.
I am getting into a corner where there's shadow and pulling my own cloak of shadows on and like hand on my whip just
Alright. Okay. Go ahead and roll it up.
I think cloak of shadows is free, or you want stealth? You want
Stealth.
stealth in there?
Yeah. Give me a stealth roll.
Oh god. Okay, Dex plus stealth plus obfuscate. Cool. I'm glad half of my stuff is freaking blood die.
Mhm.
Okay. 3.
3? Okay. Yeah, you absolutely manage. Isolde, did you, with Silence of Death, did you do a rouse check?
Silence of Death is marked as free movement, or a free.
It's a
Does the book fucking say rouse? Okay. It's
Yeah, the other one is Unseen Passage that I have, and that one requires a rouse
Okay.
check.
Yeah, no worries. Good looking out. All right, so you guys are. Enili, what are you doing? I know you were moving towards the thing, the passageway.
I'm like looking over my shoulder as I quick step. Is this dude fully visible, or
No.
is it just kind of his
No.
legs?
You just hear the footsteps coming down the stone staircase.
Damn it! I wanted to
Mhm.
look into his eyes.
You got a pretty mouth.
I think I'm just going to I usually throw a roll with it just for the
Yeah.
roleplay aspect, but I'm gonna kind of get a little read on how everyone is kind of tensing up and reacting. And as I walk towards this door, are these the kind of horror movie stairs where my idea is I want to maybe circle behind the stairs and grab someone's ankles as they're walking down them?
They are solid,
All right.
like stone. So, You could hide to the side of it. Like, the stairs, they kind of curve down and around, so you can't see him.
All right.
But it's the way it looks almost like a spiral staircase, but it's enclosed until you get to the bottom of the stairs. So, you can hear the echoing of his footsteps coming down, but you cannot see him. You could, in theory, hide kind of to the side so that you could get the jump on him, but...
That's what I was wondering. I don't want to make it a common theme, kind of, but I think I'm going to try to find a hiding place again, like the garage. Maybe if as I'm walking towards, and I'm looking, and I'm like, fuck, these stairs ain't going to work. Like, all right, classic. Like, I'm just going to look to see if there's maybe a pew or, like, something quick that I can kind of blend in.
Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you, like, booking it, not worried about sound?
Yeah, I'm kind of not worried about sound, but like I'm leaping to something I think is going to be safer. I'm trying to, like, can I hide behind a crate or something?
Yeah, absolutely. You can hide behind the pile of pews.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you can.
All right, what role would you like for that?
If you're not worried about sound and not trying to do it stealthily, just do a dexterity athletics roll. This is at low difficulty. You only need to get, like, a success, and I'll give it to you.
So yeah, I got a success.
Yeah, a success.
A success, and I think just for dramatic effect, Enili's like, he's walking towards Ernest. He sees this door, and he's like, all right, that's the escape. Shit's about to go down. And he actually kind of just falls to the ground weirdly and rolls under the pew.
Perfect. Just all of a sudden,
Yeah,
that's all you hear.
It.
You just hear. The steps on the staircase stop, hearing that noise. And you hear that guy's voice go, come out wherever you are.
Ernest is sliding more into that tunnel.
Into the tunnel? Okay.
Yeah.
As you start to kind of slide into the tunnel, Frying Pan comes trotting back to you and goes,
After my power lets me talk to this cat. Like, no one killed you, so I guess there's no monsters out there. Ernest will pick the cat back up and, like, keep the door open for other people, but he's gonna go see if there's an exit, like, if there's a way out of here.
Yeah, if you want to go trotting down the hall.
Yeah.
That little tunnel. Yeah, absolutely. You kind of get to the bend and you realize that this tunnel keeps going. It just, it goes on for a while.
Well, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
But Ernest has no real way to fight or help anybody, so he's trying to make sure that they have a way out.
Yeah, for sure.
As much as possible. So.
Absolutely. You guys who are still within the basement of the chapel hear from above the stairs. I'm not fucking getting in trouble because you want to go half-cocked in this situation. We're pulling back until we get an affirmative to engage. And you guys hear the steps retreating towards the side of the cathedral, or the side of the chapel.
Hearing that, Mistress Lux will go, like, wheezily, not needing breath, just, okay. And, because she had activated Silence to Death upstairs, she's just gonna tiptoe to the exit, to the open tunnel.
Sure.
Just fuck that.
Yeah. And you hear the other guy continue to start to come down the stairs. So, I will say you can make it to the tunnel way and step inside. What are the rest of you guys doing? Are you guys just holding in place?
Yeah, if he's still coming down the stairs, I'm gonna hold.
Okay. Isolde, you're
To
holding?
deal with him.
You're muted.
Oh, I'm making my way towards the tunnel as well.
Okay. You also can make it inside of the tunnel. You guys see Ernest a little ways down the tunnel towards where it curves.
I'm just holding in position, like, kind of like trying to get any vantage point I can to peek out of these pews to at least see what the fuck might happen.
Okay. Yeah. As the guy that you guys heard his voice reaches the bottom step, you finally get a full picture of him. He is approximately 6 foot, extremely muscular. Like, the guy looks like he does not have a neck, but he's solid mass. He is wearing a black tactical vest. There's a odd scanner on his hip. And he has a blade with him, a sword. But it's weird, because this sword is eerily glowing.
Open.
It almost hurts to look at.
Is there a way to see what that scanner is? Like, I know not, and unless I get closer, but like, is there a way to kind of figure out?
You would have to be right up on him. I would say the scanner is approximately, about 8 inches long and about 3 inches wide. You can make out like that there's buttons on it and a screen. Mm-hmm. But beyond that,
I think Mistress Lux will look at Isolde and just mouth, "Leave."
You don't gotta tell me twice. I'm out. I'm going.
You're gonna head off towards Ernest. Okay, cool. Tight. All right. Tight. As you guys are looking at the man, he has a bald head, and he's wearing a large metal cross chain on his chest. He also appears, I'm gonna say, David, you have the right angle to see that he also, on his right hip, has a holstered pistol as well. So what do you guys do?
I think Lux is going to wait for David. She knows Enili's not going to make a move. She's waiting for David to make a move to see how he's going to approach it.
Okay. All right. So, can he see me?
No. No, you a sneaky bastard.
Okay.
I mean, it's not particularly well lit down here, so...
So, how far am I from him?
I would say you're probably... From where you're at, kind of tucked in the shadows, I would say you're about 15, 20 feet from him.
All right. I need to get close enough to make surprise eye contact with him.
Okay.
I just need it to be surprised. Like the second he sees me, I'm going to do this.
Okay. So are you trying to sneak closer? Because he's kind of scanning the room at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, if he's just at the bottom of the stairs, I will try to sneak just a little closer.
All right, give me Dex plus Stealth. This is not gonna be easy.
That's... No. And 2 for shadows. Yeah, 2.
You don't get the jump on him. He clocks you immediately. And draws his weapon, his sword. And you get this very uncomfortable feeling having this particular sword pointed at you. It almost... Actually, do you want to give me... Can you give me a resolve plus composure?
Can I also say that as soon as the sword is raised to David, that Lux clocks it and is unraveling her whip and is going to try to get his called shot, even though there's no called shots, but try to grab the guy's hand and
you're not going, but you're not going for the sword, right?
No.
Okay.
Hand, yes. Sword, no. Okay.
I will allow it then. Yeah. That's gonna be your Dex melee.
I got 3 successes.
You, as uncomfortable as it is, managed to still stand your ground.
All right. Well, we just have to do this the more difficult way because it didn't surprise him.
Nope.
But I will make eye contact with him.
Okay.
And attempt to mesmerize him.
Okay. Sure.
5.
You got 5 successes?
Yeah.
You, from where you're at, manage to flick your whip and it wraps around his wrist.
I know he's trying to probably do something, but I want to yank him to the ground and try to make sure the sword kind of clatters away. So,
give me a...
Strength.
Yeah, it'll be strength plus athletics. And this will be contested.
Fuck, this is gonna be bad, because I'm gonna rouse the blood.
Okay.
And here's hoping I don't get hungry. It's gonna be bad for him. I get hungrier.
That's not good for you.
I'm at 4.
Ooh! Do you want to give me a frenzy check? Resolve plus composure, please.
I'm gonna roll the strength and athletics.
Yep.
First.
That's fine.
That's 1. And then you said composure, resolve.
Yep.
And that's with blood dice, right?
Resist frenzy. Uh-oh.
If it's a frenzy check, it wouldn't have your blood in it.
Yeah.
Okay, it wouldn't have
'Cause
blood.
it's,
Okay.
It's your remaining willpower and a 30 humanity.
Yep.
Okay, it's remaining willpower.
Yeah, which is your resolve composure minus what you've spent.
Okay.
So you can't messy critical on it or that. So that's a nice
Yeah.
thing.
I critted though, so that's 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to keep your beast at bay, but it is gnarling and gnashing at the back of your mind, and it's eat him, eat him, eat him. But you manage, and you manage to push your beast back down, and it coils like a stone at the pit of your stomach, and you just feel the growl.
So that Ernest, at the sound of conflict, has upgraded plan mosey away to plan skedaddle. And has
Skedaddle.
Plan
he is just-
GTFO.
He's just going.
For the strength, how many successes did you get?
1.
Yeah, he doesn't move.
Yeah.
I got 4. I got 6 successes. So.
Yeah, that's. She's got a firm grasp on the whip though.
You do. He did not move at all.
Yeah.
He just
didn't
looks
say
at
I was
he
good.
looks at you, Mistress Lux, and goes, "That's cute."
Don't be sassy. It's gross.
He's gonna pull at the whip to see if he can make you fall with his wrist as it's whipped around.
With that, I'm going to activate Weight of the Feather so I can't be thrown around.
You shit! Fuck you. Okay, yeah. He tries to, but
I'm holding on, and it's just like she can feel him. She's dealt with the first timers in her dungeon, and she's like, "Oh no, there's no struggling here," and just stands her ground and is like, "Nope, I'm not getting thrown around." She knows how to ride that bull.
son of a bitch. Okay.
The one protean I took, and it was Weight of the Feather.
David, what are you doing right now?
Well, my plan was to just make him go back upstairs with Dominate.
That's not
but,
gonna happen.
yeah.
I got him
My
distracted.
You got him. He's distracted, but he's distracted from my power. I was just going to tell him to go back upstairs and get authorization to buy us some time. But I guess if we're doing it this way,
Yeah.
I'm gonna rouse prowess, and yep, I am successful.
Okay. You're still at 3
And,
hunger. Awesome.
Still at 3 hunger.
Great.
By the way,
And-
Eneli, totally enough time for you to skedaddle.
Damn. Just gonna call him out like that.
I am going to then. Is he mortal?
Yeah.
All right. Then Super Saiyan it is on him.
Super.
So, I have a lot of things.
Okay.
So, it's just a standard melee attack.
Okay.
Standard brawl attack. I'm sorry.
Okay. Dex plus brawl.
So,
Is there a resist to
the
it?
Dex plus. I mean, if he's resisting, yeah, I mean, he can fight back
Okay.
or dodge.
Dodge. Yeah. He even
He's distracted and wrapped in a
his whip.
What?
The whip is around his fucking hand. He could break the whip.
You even dare.
I'm doing it. You're gonna come at me with that light feather shit. Okay. David, go ahead and roll yours up. I'm gonna roll to dodge. It's gonna be harder for me. I'm gonna say that I need to at least get 4 successes to break the whip and manage to dodge it.
I will add my boxing specialty to this, by the way.
Okay.
Can I also help with
5,
my dex and melee?
6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 successes to dodge and break the whip.
Can I include dex and melee for me? Try to
prevent him from breaking the whip?
yeah.
How are you gonna do that since it's already wrapped around his wrist?
Just
Throw a plan at me.
oh, okay. Use one of the ways to kind of like wrap it again and unfortunately move closer.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just kind of do like a little hand motion to
Yeah. Sure.
wrap it around and
Yeah.
pull it tighter.
Roll it. You gotta beat his 9 successes.
I can't. Because I can't re-roll those. No, it's 3.
All right, David. How many successes
All
did
right.
you get?
Dick.
6 successes.
That's
Mhm.
9.
All right. So. Yes, but you guys were not adding together. You're trying to do 2 separate things. He breaks the whip at his wrist and manages to kind of do a tumble roll out of the way of David's attack simultaneously. What do you guys do now?
Did he tumble roll towards me at all?
No.
Damn it.
Because in order to create tension, he needed to move away from Mistress Lux, so he moved back more towards the staircase.
Okay. I mean, I'll just keep swinging at him.
All right.
If David is gonna keep swinging at him and he's kind of engaging,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that he's trying his best to fight off these assailants right now.
Yeah.
I'd like to start sneaking towards him.
Okay.
If I could. I wanna, like-
Give me a dex stealth roll, please.
Yes.
It's not going to be overly hard because he's distracted.
Yeah.
David, he's going to try and parry you with his sword.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'm
I'm gonna spend a willpower on this.
Okay.
do I want to go for his sword?
I have 6 successes.
You managed to connect. He only got 4 successes.
Okay. Is he wearing any armor?
Yes. He's wearing
So I
a
ignore-
ballistics vest.
I ignore 5 levels of armor.
Jesus fucking. Okay.
I do 5 base damage
Okay.
plus the difference.
So standard ballistics armor is +3.
Okay.
So you can go. You said you can go through 5 levels, so you will go through 3. Then how much damage do you do?
7.
So
So it's 5 plus the difference. So 3 and the 5. So it'd be 2. So it'd be 7.
Do you do 7 damage?
and if he's mortal, that is aggravated damage.
Ah! Fuck me. I don't ruin my
No,
fun.
fuck him.
He collapses to the ground. Unfucking conscious. Do you want to describe to me how it looks?
I mean, it probably looks... It looks unnatural. It's almost as if David becomes like way bigger than he should be in that moment. And this fist just comes and it's like probably I hit him in the chest, and you could probably hear ribs crack.
Yeah. So
one of his lungs
And
is
I just-
definitely collapsed.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So, you come up, and it again, like you explained, that you unnaturally somehow appear to fill the space in front of him. It's as if those of you that can see it watch in slow motion as David's fist comes and connects with this man's chest, and you visibly see the bones bend and then break at his sternum. And you watch the man fly backwards at the aggressiveness of this punch and slam into the wall. And then as his body slowly falls to the ground, you see a red streak of blood smear against the sandstone. Those of you that can see right now and are above a hunger 3, I'm gonna need you guys to give me a frenzy check,
Willpower.
please. Yep. Resolve plus composure. To see if you guys fly into frenzy over this.
3.
And how many hunger are you at? You're at 3?
I'm at 4.
You're at 4 hunger?
Yeah.
You fail.
Great.
okay.
You want to just
He's oh no.
I have 1 success and I'm at hunger 3, so I failed too.
You fail. You both are frenzying in this moment. What is... Let's start with Mistress Lux. What does frenzy look like for you?
She's like shaking with anger because this person, one, did not bow to her, did not, show reverence, and also he was rude and broke her whip. So she is beyond angry, and as she stalks over to him, going to go grab the sword because they need proof. She takes in that smell of the blood going on the wall and gets close to the wall and starts lapping it up.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
Have you touched the sword yet?
despite where is it? Is he still holding it?
It's still firmly in his hand.
I think
he's
as
crumpled
she
against the
goes
wall.
to
You know what? I'm going to say in this moment, you have
Yeah.
not touched it. You are
No.
too fucking distracted. Your
Yeah.
beast It's as though you suddenly posture yourself up in this unnatural huntress mode and you snarl at the wall as you run your tongue along the long dripping blood smatter against the wall. David, what does your frenzy look like?
I would say that his frenzy is a little bit more La Sombra-esque.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets very very, very dark around him
Okay.
as I become almost shadowy.
Okay.
And then, he's moving towards this unmoving person, just like you thought that you were worth anything.
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
You are also going to ignore the sword. I'm going to say that. You are.
I don't want the fucking sword.
You don't want the sword. That's not what you want. You suddenly see David, for those of you who can still see him, which I think is only Enili. You see David turn to shadow, or what appears like it. He's solid, but at the same time vaporous. And you slowly see him prowl across the floor like a jaguar that was made of smoke. And his head is bobbing unnaturally. And you hear a guttural as David lunges for this man.
So I'm actually like rising up. I was thinking, maybe I'd go help, and then I see all this unveil, and Nili's rising up, and I tried to roll to actually see what I was gonna do, because I was thinking about commanding one of them to try to get them out of their frenzy, or possibly using a stake if I had to. But Enili is actually kind of like almost scared in this moment, seeing both of them frenzy, and he's kind of frozen there, just watching them devour this mother. Like he's just like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't think David was like, and he's intimidated by all of this, and Enili's kind of just stood there slack jawed, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah, absolutely. You remain frozen watching these two monsters. There is no doubt in your mind at this moment that what you all are is nothing short of monstrous. And in this moment, Enili, you are reminded of your touchstone and why it is so important for you to hold on to that humanity.
Would you like a humanity or a remorse check with that? Because my touchstone is actually back in Buffalo, so I could be feeling a disattachment in a sense, because I've got to find a new touchstone here in St. Ardent.
Do you think that in this moment, being triggered, you think about your touchstone, that you would feel that remorse?
Yeah, Enili's like young, so like when he's like witnessing this and seeing this raw kind of power and emotion, I think it's hitting him. I think.
Yeah. Then roll it. Yes, please.
Would you like a difficulty for it, or is it just 2?
We're just gonna do a standard 2.
Holy shit. 6 successes. But that means I need a remorse check with a success, right? Because my humanity came through.
Yeah.
So like I do have feeling about this.
Yeah.
Alright. I succeeded on my remorse check.
Okay.
So I don't have any stains. But I will say, like, with the
it still
successful
hits
humanity.
you.
Yeah.
So it does not take away from who you are and where you're at, but there's a longing that has curled itself around your beast. A longing. You suddenly are reminded of your touchstone. That person that means the world to you. That you would stop at nothing to protect. And there's an ache in your heart, like an ache to feel sunshine on your face, to be forced to take a breath, to feel your heartbeat. But you managed to put that in a box and lock it away and not let it consume you in this moment. David and Mistress Lux, are you guys going to feed off of him?
Absolutely, David would.
Okay. All right.
Mistress Lux won't, because he is unwilling, and despite the monster in her,
I'm gonna need you
she's-
to roll then.
yeah.
I'm gonna need you to roll. Let's do. Let's do composure resolve.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say in this moment, with you being hunger 4,
Mm-hmm.
to get yourself to not feed off of him, you are going to need 4 successes.
One of these dice is rerollable. It's don't get to hunger for it. Great. I love the fact that we're about to deal with the stain at the end of the session.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep, that's one. That's one success.
You full on. Your beast does not give a shit, and full on latches onto him. David, you do the same. David, this man's ordained. He is a true believer.
Okay, so I don't know how prey exclusion works when
you
you're
take
frenzying.
you take a stain, so
You're also going to have a stain here, because you guys both frenzied. Your beast took over.
Yeah.
And
I may even take more than one, because I just full on murdered this guy, pretty much.
Are you guys going to drain him? Or are you going to attempt to resist?
I think Mistress Lux will try to attempt to resist.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a composure resolve again.
Mm-hmm. But this, you only need 1 success to resist draining him. I'm not gonna make this. I'm already giving you stains. I'm not gonna make this impossible. I'm not gonna make this.
That's great. That's 2. That's
okay.
2.
You're fine.
You know what? I'm
you
fine.
get down to 1 hunger, and your beast is. You're able to get your control back over your beast, and you are able to pull that human side of you out. But I want you to sit back and tell me how Mistress Lux is feeling in this moment. Seeing this man that she fed off of. That was not a willing participant. Who's unconscious on the ground.
I think Mistress Lux sits back and kind of looks as, like, probably the head is tilted to one side now.
Yeah.
And looks at the face. And the voice of her mistress is in her head saying, you will always get consent. Consent no matter what. Consent in the lifestyle, consent with the blood. We do not do this. We are not monsters. We always ask. And she just hears it and kind of whispering, we always ask. We always ask. We always ask. And her eyes will kind of like fall to the sword. We always ask. We always ask. We always ask. And yeah, she's gonna grab it. Because they still need proof. And fuck it.
Barehanded?
Is there something around so she can like wrap it up?
I'm sure that there is cloth.
Yeah,
like
she'll
old
grab
throw
like
cloths.
a throw cloth around so like she's not carrying around a sword
Even
in the streets.
even in that moment of going to wrap up the sword, I'm not going to make you roll for it, but you feel as though you are standing in a white, hot, burning light. It reminds you that you are of the damned. You feel positively unholy in this moment.
She'll get up and wait for David and Enili by the entrance of the tunnel.
Okay. David, do you resist to
So,
drain this man?
yes, I resisted and I rolled 3 successes.
Great. So yes, you bring your hunger down to 1. You don't completely satiate that last bit of hunger. The man is straight up unconscious, though. I don't think that he knew what hit him. Literally. One minute he's standing there, the next minute he's out.
Okay. So, composing myself and still having prowess up, he's coming with us.
You're bringing him into the tunnel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As Mistress Lux and David were doing that, Enili still kind of just sat there, like, staring at them slack-jawed, and he's, like, he's trying to recede into his mind almost, as you said, like, thinking of Tess as touchstone. For whatever reason, he's trying to, like, use that to go over this brutality, because he is young, and he's looking at these monsters. But, both Mistress and David would, like, look to Enili and kind of see this, like, fear in his eyes as they're, like, getting ready to go forward with what just happened. But they would both kind of see, like, Enili kind of, even especially in this moment, just looks like a terrified kid almost. Like, it really kind of would maybe dawn on them, like, wow, this dude does look young, even for a mortal, and, like, he looks kind of traumatized, like as if, you know, I was just a kid who found out Santa wasn't real. But I would kind of let them move as David picks up the body, and I would, like, without saying anything, I would, like, follow in tow.
Okay. Yeah. You suddenly hear footsteps upstairs. Multiple footsteps. 10, 15. You're not sure. And they are walking with purpose towards the basement.
All right, boys, let's go.
Enili, please come into the whatever this is and
The tunnel.
close the door behind you.
I just nod and go along with it. As I shut the door behind us too, I'm looking for any kind of, like, barricade or locking mechanism really quick, but I doubt there is one.
The bookcase door swings closed. and you hear an audible click. Unless they knew that that was there, they're not going to be able to find it.
All right, let's go. And carrying the sword kind of like this, just, or more like, I think she ties it to her side with the broken whip. And
Okay, yeah.
still wrapped up.
You feel uncomfortable with it right there.
It's fine.
It's
She's felt uncomfortable many times.
this is a weird uncomfortable for you though. It's as though it's almost draining your confidence. Or was
Rude.
it or was it what just happened, your loss of control? Maybe it's both. You're not sure. Okay, so what I'm gonna need with you guys going down this path, I need somebody to roll a d10 for me.
Got a 2.
2?
10.
Okay. We'll go with the 2 first. You guys continue down the path. You don't hear the door open behind you. It is dark. You see the lights. On the wall. But you keep walking. You don't notice anything particularly out of the ordinary, other than this is a very old sandstone tunnel carved out. It predates the church. It predates St. Ardent, probably. Maybe from the early founding of St. Ardent. This is old. This is a forgotten passageway. You get the feeling that the church was built, though, here for a reason. David, I need you to roll a d10 for me.
Two.
2 successes? Or you got 2?
Or no,
2?
You just said roll a d10.
Yeah, you got a 2, though?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Mhm.
You all come to a fork in the pathways. One goes to the left, one goes to the right. Lights continue down both sides. But you guys get to choose in this moment which way you go. And discuss amongst yourselves.
Do we
I
hear
suppose.
Am I
any
with them?
water, like a
Yeah.
river?
They've caught up to you.
Okay.
Yep, you're with them. You don't hear any water. Do you want to take a look around? Do you want to look for something at this fork?
Yeah, can we look for, I know it's probably long abandoned, but like maybe somewhere that maybe looks like the pathway that is similar to the one that's in that one part of the sewer that we went to.
Yeah. I need you guys to give whoever wants to. Number of you guys, you all can do it if you want. I need a wits investigation roll, please. The difficulty will be 2 to get any information. Higher successes will grant you additional information.
1 success for me.
1 for me.
You both have no fucking idea. It all looks the same. The sandstone.
It's 5 for me.
2
So-
for myself.
It's what he does.
It's what he
That's what
does.
I do.
Enili,
What he does.
in this moment, you can look at the photograph labeled tunnel. Don't look at any other ones that I posted, but you
Alright.
can look at tunnel. You start to see where these almost fractures look like they've been maintained, and this weird golden glow you pick up on. Ernest, you notice something odd about the pathway to the right. You look at the wall and you stare at it for a moment, and it's like one of those hidden pictures. You know, when you look at something for long enough, another picture pops out.
Mm-hmm.
You thought that these were just carved walls. But something about this wall looks different. Something about this wall looks unnatural. You can look at the second photograph now. And I will show our viewers. So Enili sees this tunnel, but Ernest now sees this. There's ripples, as though the wall is fluid. And you start to hear the hum. The low frequency hum. And you notice it matches the ripples in the wall.
Does that give me an idea of which of these paths to take?
Down the right side.
The thing is back a little, but I think we go right here.
I look to Ernest when he says that, and I'm looking at the walls as well, and I'm like, does this sandstone look like the other sandstone from the site?
Not really a person who knows a ton about rock and things, but I would imagine it's all connected in some way.
Do you point out the ripples like water stone to everyone else?
Yeah, kind of point out there's some odd.
You all can look
Ripples
at
here.
the photograph labeled wall now under our Chronicle docs. Now, mind you, it's slightly moving. Isolde, you notice as well, because of your connection to this low frequency hum that's been plaguing you for the last week now. You notice that the ripples resemble that hum and the way it fluctuates.
I am going to channel a little bit deeper in the hums. I've decided I am going to listen to it like Ellie gave me the advice to listen to it.
Sure. You settle in yourself in your corner of the Malkavian Madness Network, becoming more familiar with your surroundings and those feelings. And you sit. And as though the hum was audible outside of your brain, you feel the base of it in your chest against your unmoving lungs.
Are we going to the right then?
I think that's the best plan.
Let's go.
Agreed.
Okay. You guys head off to the right?
Wait. Just a moment. I actually think it might be for full whatever here that we search this body.
Exactly what I was thinking. He might have
I
some
don't know if
communication
he's
on him.
Yes, exactly.
Then are we
If anyone would like to give me a hand with that,
Mm-hmm.
are we searching him and leaving him here?
I suppose that depends on what we find.
All right.
We definitely shouldn't take him with us.
I don't think he's going to live long.
Well, I mean,
honest.
he would be proof, and we need proof.
That glowing thing in your hands might be proof enough.
Do you all kind of like look towards Mistress Lux in this moment?
Yeah.
You realize what she's holding, and each of you feel the weight of your damned nature. It hits you. You are unworthy, unholy. It's not as bad as if you were to see the blade unwrapped. But you are uncomfortable.
What the fuck is that thing? That was what he was swinging around? And I like point to him and I kind of like, I try to step back towards David and almost try to break my vision from the sword to look to this body.
Yes. Unfortunately. Seems that our little friend here has a proclivity to swords. And breaking whips. Rude. My mistress gave me that. Nonetheless, more evidence is better than little evidence. And he's been fed on, at least by me. So I don't like leaving scraps around.
Just
May
say-
I?
I was just gonna say traveling with a sword is a bit easier than with an unconscious body. But I will leave that up to your guys' call. But we definitely should rifle through his pockets and see what he has.
Can I make an occult roll to see what I know about this sword?
Sure. Give me intelligence plus cult. It will be.
It's 2.
You don't know. Nothing about this blade pricks your brain.
No, nothing from the Lasombra school.
It's difficult to read, even with your heightened senses and this low light. This man's been carrying this around for some time. But the writing is faded, and you can barely make out the words. You see words like unholy. You manage to pick out the phrase, "Blessed are the righteous." Though we are condemned for our actions by the Lord our God, we do so with righteous purpose.
Probably not a bad time for a break.
Yeah, why don't we take a break here? We're having some technical difficulties. You are listening to St. Ardent by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition actual play. If you're enjoying the story, join us live every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific over on twitch.tv/tacticalpinup. Step inside the cathedral if you dare. Now, back to our story. Let's get back into it, okay? You, Ernest, found that folded piece, that manifesto, that tenants in the man's pocket. Those of you that got one success, you guys found, like a couple of bucks. There's his Glock on his hip. So if somebody wants to pilfer that. All you have is the bullets that are in the gun, so.
That's an easy fix.
That's an easy fix. No big deal.
So, before we choose the path less traveled here, suppose we have a decision to make. He's going to die. Pass on from the mortal coil.
If he doesn't
No
get medical
kaput.
help, yeah.
Yeah. So, what do we do with him? And granted, I made an executive decision to bring him down here because I didn't want to leave the corpse there. But I suppose from here there are options.
It's not going to take them long to figure out we went somewhere, and someone will find that door. It wasn't the most hidden thing. If we're going to get rid of him, leaving him here where there's a choice of which way to go is better than taking him somewhere else. I mean, kill him or just leave him here, I think both in the same way, so.
But he could be useful.
The man has a sword that makes me uncomfortable in my soul. I don't think him being awake is going to be terribly useful for anybody.
There's ways to get information out of people who are less willing.
I suppose I'm saying that we could Ghoul him.
That's what I was going to suggest. And
If you want to spend multiple nights doing that, sure. He's going to die before you get there. He needs an intensive care hospital right now, or he dies.
I mean, there's something to be said about giving him a little blood and him being able to heal a little bit, but he wouldn't necessarily be super under your control, so do with that as you will.
Yeah.
but he's still conscious. Correct?
Yeah, he's still dude.
He's not.
Dude got his sternum cracked. He's got a collapsed lung, and he got his head bashed into a wall. Like, dude is out unless he gets medical attention.
I am fairly certain I bounced his sternum off his spine.
Yes, just a wee bit.
Screw this.
I was going to offer if somebody could take his pulse, but hearing that...
I mean, he has a pulse.
Mistress Lux is gonna just
Probably.
put him down.
I mean, his heart is still beating.
Let me give him something to heal. So we can get him at least stabilized. For now. Don't look at me like that.
I mean, there's other horrific options.
Put him out of his misery. I mean, what?
kill him, mutilate his corpse beyond recognition, and throw it in the river or something.
That is a masquerade breach. Come on.
I mean, it's not. People die all the time. It's a masquerade breach if it's supernatural. Dead bodies are not a masquerade breach. Also, killing him here and leaving him in the secret tunnel is a thing we can do.
I'm gonna hold up like the old cross that I had found on him. Like, this thing looks old though, and if he's part of this St. George shit, we might be able to get some answers out of him if we can bring him back to the sheriff. I mean, we might have to owe him another fucking boon if we drag him a body, but if we can stabilize him, we might get some answers.
Exactly. They have more resources than we do whenever it comes to manipulation. So, set him down. I'll give him my blood. Ugh. Technically, it's really his blood, but whatever. Alright. And she'll just roll up a sleeve.
Anybody at 3 hunger or higher? Or are we all kind of okay?
We Gucci?
I'm
One, so-
magically still at 0.
You still have not been able to get hungry. Your beast is very happy with the fact that you drained somebody. The first one's always the best.
So yeah, just find like something sharp and stick it to his mouth. Well, kind of lean his head back and
Like pour it down his throat.
pour it down his throat.
Okay. I will say he's able to heal 1 point of aggravated damage. Dude's still out cold. He's stabilized. He's not on death's doorstep. But he is still not well by any stretch of the imagination.
He's wheezing as he's breathing.
Yeah,
Yada, yada,
the lung is still not inflated. He's alive.
That's a sheriff problem.
That's a later customer.
I've given him a stabilizer.
You have managed to stabilize this man with your vitae in this moment. He is not on the brink of death.
All right, well then I'll carry him then, I suppose.
All right.
Okay. Ernest, I need you to roll me a d10 and tell me what number you get.
Four.
4. Let me... You guys continue down the path, and you go to the right, and you guys find a small wheeled altar. There's a bunch of cracked vials of holy water. There's old incense. The cart looks maybe early 1900s. One vial is noticeably missing, though, and the cart is like blocking the hallway. So you guys are gonna have to figure out. It's like wedged in there. You guys are gonna have to figure out how to get around it or move it.
Might this be one of the mobile blessings for one of the... I wonder how close we are to one of those markings on the map.
I don't know where we're at, so that is a great question. Is there a way to kind of just break it and...
I mean, yeah, it's made of wood.
What is that? Strength?
Strength brawl.
Strength brawl?
Yeah. It's just a strength brawl check. You literally need one success. It's not like...
Okay.
It's not anything super special. It's just slowing you guys down. That's all it's doing.
So willpower real quick. I don't have anything in brawl, so I'm just rolling the strength.
Mm-hmm.
And the abyss. Okay, 1.
1? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam! And it cracks apart and just crumbles.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Onward and upward, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah. Isolde, I need you to roll me a d10, please. And then tell me what number you get.
10.
10! You guys... You guys are wandering through these passageways. You know, the hall is not straightforward. It meanders a little bit as you're going through. And you guys are kind of walking as a close group. And Enili is towards the back. And as you guys cross this stone archway, suddenly behind you, you hear a slam! Metal comes crashing down. A barrier. One of you must have tripped the trap. But there's a loud crash, and you guys are unable to go back now. You have to keep moving forward.
We should
Fucking
be on
traps in here?
the
How old is this
lookout.
place?
I mean, might not be originally a trap. Possibly it was just a way. I mean, we are in secret tunnels under and around a river, so could be flood prevention type things as well that people have repurposed. But we should probably look out to make sure that we don't run into more of that.
Is it like a barred gate or like a
Like
wall?
a solid metal, like, not a portcullis. Like if a portcullis was solid.
Gotcha.
Solid steel. Rusted in places, but still very solid. This is not something you could punch your way through. Easily, at least.
I think we didn't want to go back that way right now anyway.
No, the only saving grace of this thing is that if they do happen to find the entrance, they probably won't be able to reach where we are anyway with that there now.
Alright, Mistress Lux. I need you to roll me a d10. At this point, you guys have been wandering for about an hour down here.
8?
8!
8.
You guys continue to move forward. And you reach another archway. This one's different. It has a lantern hanging down with that same bluish white light as the sword. And as you all approach this lantern and get nearer, it gets brighter. And it makes you all extremely uncomfortable. Especially basking in this. It almost hurts your skin. Almost. I need all of you to make a composure resolve roll.
Six successes.
Jesus H fucking Christ.
I have one.
Okay.
I have one, and I re-rolled using willpower. Still have one.
Rip.
Three
Rip.
successes.
3
4.
successes. 4 success. All right. David and Mistress Lux. You guys, you can push forward, but you each will take 1 point of damage. It's not aggravated, but you each take a point of damage. The rest of you are able to steel yourselves and quickly move past. Is it exposure time? Is it... who knows? But you guys don't want to be near it. And as you guys move away and continue down the hall, you watch it dim back down.
Worst fucking church I ever been to.
This is quite the setup down here. I was kind of hoping just to find a box of grenades or something.
This is like... this has to be what they were talking about in that cipher, right? Something about the tunnels that they were using for the listening.
Enili, I need you to roll me a d10.
Got an 8.
An 8. You guys continue down the pathway, and you come to another lantern, like before. This one's broken. It's not... it flickers like it's trying to get brighter, but it's not able to. I need all of you guys to give me a wits awareness roll, please.
I'm gonna rouse the blood because I hate myself.
6 successes.
I don't get hungrier.
Okay.
3 successes.
Okay.
3.
3 successes.
3. No,
3.
4.
4
Sorry.
successes.
I
Yeah.
have 4 as well.
Okay. All right. Almost simultaneously, you all underneath this lantern see this, what looks like a scanner. Whereas the guy you're carrying, his is smashed beyond all recognition from being punched into a wall. This one is flickering and sitting on the ground.
I think I'm gonna walk right up to it, and can I try to like investigate the lantern as I go for the scanner as well?
Sure.
Yeah, I just want to look it over,
Yeah.
see if there's any
Sure.
symbolism or anything.
Wits investigation, please.
Two successes, I believe.
2 successes? There's something about this lantern that prickles the back of your mind. You can't put your finger quite on it. Something in your Tremere studies, somebody, somewhere, mentioned something. You can't, like, trying to grasp smoke, you can't get anything tangible. But these runes look familiar. Something, somewhere. There's maybe in the library, they might have some information about it.
I try to note it, but part of me is like, it's not extremely focused because I think it's it has to be some religious hooey as I like go down and pick up this scanner that I was walking towards.
Sure. Do you take a look at the scanner?
Oh yeah, of course. And I almost start actually fiddling with it. See
Okay.
if I can
Yeah.
turn it on or something.
Go ahead. I will show everyone else, but go ahead and look under our lore documents, or our whatever it's called. Words are hard. Under our chronicle docs, go ahead and look at scan. And if/when he shows it to you guys, you guys will also be able to look at scan.
Yeah, so I'm like squinting at it weirdly. I'm like, this I wouldn't mind one like this, a big screen, the touch buttons. I hold it up to them like, what the fuck is this? Nodules? There's echoes? This is like that. The guy we went after at the docks, he had some kind of weird resonance app or whatever. What the fuck is this? It says right there, resonance only.
What are you talking about?
And I'm like holding it out, letting whoever wants to look at the screen look to it.
It says emotional resonance only.
Maybe
Last
these
time
are the probably the settings, maybe? It looks like settings, like, you know, this option only, this is disabled, this is disabled. So
Mistress Lux, as you're reading down, you can't make out those little letters, but you see your eyes, that very last line, linger on download data for full report.
well, we should probably get this back to the lab so we can download the data.
Possibly. Yeah.
And then we can figure out from there.
Yeah, if you flip it around, Mistress Lux, I won't even make you roll for it. You notice a USB-C port
Perfect.
on the bottom.
Well, all right.
Okay. David, roll me a d10.
2.
2.
Same thing I rolled last time.
You guys wander forward. You Ernest, you have your heightened senses up still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Isolde, you start to hear a whisper over the Madness Network. I won't become one of them. One of them. One of them. One of them. I won't become one of them. One of them. One of them. As Isolde is hearing this, Ernest, you see a translucent figure almost pacing back and forth across the hallway.
Can you guys hear that, or is that...
Nope,
I think
don't
it's
hear
you,
anything.
darling.
You don't hear anything.
See something, though.
Something or someone says they won't
Pacing
become...
back and forth, muttering.
Yes.
Yeah, I can
Saying
see
they won't
him.
become one of them. Whatever or
Who else
whoever
has
they
Auspex?
are.
I do.
You have Auspex?
Yeah.
Do you have heightened senses?
I have Sense the Unseen, not Heightened Senses.
Okay.
I can give that a roll.
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Yes. And with that, would you like a Wits or a Resolve plus Auspex for that?
Let's do wits.
All right. And with a 2 difficulty?
Yeah.
4 successes.
As Ernest points it out to you, you also see this faint, translucent figure pacing back and forth. You notice as well, Enili, that the movements repeat, like a record that's skipping. You also notice a bite mark on this translucent figure's wrist.
I think I nearly would move towards it, like studying it, and just kind of talking out loud to convey it in a sense, be like, it looks like it's stuck in a loop. Like,
Yeah, ghosts do that.
Isolde,
can know
It's
of
a ghost?
you hear the repetition. I won't become one of them. One of them, one of them. I won't become one of them. One of them, one of them. I won't become one of them. Almost rhythmic. And then you notice that it's following the hum. That rhythm. And Enili, as you move closer, you physically begin to feel resentment. You feel it in your bones. Resentment, fear, sorrow. You continue to approach.
I think I like freeze when I start to feel it, and I just start kind of muttering myself like, nah, I'm not supposed to be here. Why are we even? What the? And I kind of like look back, and I actually look at the sword that Mistress still has tucked as well. And I kind of let that feeling still sink in with this, and I'm not frenzying or anything, but I'm still looking back at everyone, and I'm just kind of stuck in this situation of like, what the fuck is going on down here? And I stopped dead in my tracks, kind of looking back to the other ones, like fucking ghosts?
Good first time seeing a ghost.
Can't say I not ever this close. I never seen no ghosts.
It's clearer than most. It's not normally what we deal with, but I mean, they kind of a byproduct of being what we are a lot of times. We are sources of tragic death more often than not, it seems.
Learned a little about those Italians, and well, I don't see you don't have to be just Italian to be a Giovanni. What, there was the Hecata as well.
Yeah, I mean, they have more ability. We can't do much to it. It's just here.
It doesn't seem malicious. It's as though an imprint of this person's soul is stuck.
Yeah, it's footprints. That's really all it is.
I'm like backing up towards Ernest as he's explaining that as well. Like away from this apparition.
Looks like failed feeding, maybe embrace, I don't know. But they died down here.
Ernest, when you say that, you notice what the man is wearing. He's wearing a collar. Like a clergy collar.
One of the priests, that makes sense for him being down here. Could be why the brace didn't take either.
It's still just on repeat. I won't become one of them. One of them. One of them. Is all you hear that in your brain. Just on repeat.
If we try to work or walk past him, will it attack us?
No, I don't think it can. It's not that strong. As it, it's
To be sure, you can give me a wits occult roll. Or intelligence occult, excuse me.
Sure, I can do that.
I can't do shit.
Four successes.
Ernest, you know that this is, again, a footprint. It's
Yeah,
not
this is...
it's not sentient. It isn't even aware of you guys. There is some weird emotional resonance with this that's not typical with coming up against one of these like apparitions, which could absolutely be because of where we're at and the hum and all of the weird shit that's happening.
Yeah,
but
it's just footprints. It's nothing that can affect us. It doesn't even know we're here. It still thinks it's alive, and it's just repeating a moment of itself, a highly emotional moment for itself.
Well, let's get around it and try to get back to the lab before sunrise.
And, Ernest will push through.
Okay. Ernest, as you push through, you feel what Enili felt, that anger, sorrow, fear. But as quickly as it hits your core, as you move through it, and on the other side, it vanishes. Not the apparition, but that feeling.
You might feel something like an emotion, but nothing too bad.
That's fine. And Mistress Lux will follow.
Mistress Lux, again, you're hit with fear, anger, sorrow. It's a little crushing, but as quickly as it comes, it passes as you keep moving forward. Do the rest of you follow?
Yep.
Yes, I will follow past.
Okay. Same thing for all of you. You all feel it, but as quickly as it comes, it dissipates. And for our final D10 roll, Ernest, please roll a D10 for me. 7. You guys come to a fork in the road again. But this time the hallway to the right there's a noticeable hum now that all of you can hear. It's louder here. Something's down that way.
Well, we know where one of those symbols is at.
Yeah.
That must be the one that's marked for the bluffs on the map.
If you remember, that symbol was back at the church. You guys have gone a good solid distance. We're talking, you guys have probably gone a mile, 2 miles through these tunnels at this point. This is towards the heart of the city.
We need to get back to the lab.
Yeah. Gotta find an exit, so.
Opposite direction of the
Ernest.
thing.
Ernest, as you say that, some dust falls down and catches your eye. And you squint and look down. And is that something carved in the stone? You're not sure.
Yeah, take a closer look real quick.
Take a closer look.
Can't help.
Okay. Why don't you give me just a wits investigation? You just need 1 success to be able to kind of make it out.
20 successes later.
I'm treating his investigation like passive perception in D&D. He's just
four successes.
you as you get closer and get down on the ground, you see carved a message in the stone. And you, good sir, can look at words in our Chronicle docs, and I will show our viewers at home.
An odd thing to be carved there. I gotta point out where it says the reinforce integrity or maintain integrity, reinforce if breached. The words are kind of carved. It's just an odd thing, but an exit I think is still our goal at this point.
Oh,
This
maintain
is-
integrity could be anything.
This is down the
Whether-
hallway that you guys hear the hum from. It is louder than anywhere else in the city. It's prickling at your ears.
Was there another way out of this kind of, not
You're-
where we came from, but is there?
You're at a fork right now, so you can either go
Okay.
left, which is away from the hum, or you can go to the right, which is where the message is, and the hum is further down.
I think going towards the hum has not, going towards the thing has not been super helpful for us. So I think going away from it sounds like a better plan.
Okay.
What the rest of you?
But we could note it somewhere.
See how much damage, if any, has been done to it, like the first one we saw.
Considering
Exactly.
how loud this is, I'm afraid that it might have effects on us if we get any closer.
yes, we'll probably have to come back another time after we've investigated the other ones around the city. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully we can find an exit close by and we can come back and look when we're...
A dragon. Yeah.
Okay.
So left it is?
Yeah.
Left it is.
You all continue for about another quarter of a mile down this left-way tunnel, but there's no more branching. There's no weird archways. There's no weird traps or anything. But you come up to what seems to be a brick wall. But there's cracks in these stones, and you can see light on the other side. It's dim, but it's there.
Who wants to help me tear down a wall?
Before we do that, we don't know if it's daylight or not.
Well, we do. We would be asleep if it was daylight.
It doesn't seem like daylight. It's a dim light, and it's not what you remember as sunlight.
Well, everyone knows I'm not that strong, so...
Strength, brawl, strength, athletics.
I mean,
strength
what
brawl.
are you trying to do? Are you trying to break the wall? Like, break the bricks? Are you trying to remove a brick? Like, what are you trying to do?
I'll walk up and try to pull some out like a freak.
Yeah, just pull a brick just
Sure.
to make sure.
Yeah.
To see if we can get
That
an
would
idea.
be strength athletics.
Okay, strength athletics. That is one success.
You managed to find a smaller stone. They're not all evenly shaped. You managed to wiggle it out, and part of the top of it collapses a little bit. But you managed to
Alright.
get it out, and you have a small view to the other side, and you see a sewer.
Well, a sewer, which is what we need.
I suppose I can give it a try, and I got 4 successes.
You are more successful at removing one of the larger stones. And it's not like, it's like a game of Jenga. It doesn't, the bricks on top of it don't collapse in on you. And you can clearly see it's not the same one that you were down before. You're not quite sure where you're going to pop up in the city. But there's clearly a sewer system on the other side of this wall.
Can I take out my phone and see if I have any signal?
Sure. Give me, just roll a d10.
Okay.
Tell me what you get.
9.
You have a bar of signal.
Okay. I think she'll try to send a text that says head to my dungeon now. And it's Grace.
It's to
Our
Grace.
driver. Oh, it's it was who drove us?
The
last
lawyer.
time? It was the lawyer. I'll do the lawyer.
Okay.
How big is the hole we've made in this wall?
And also to Grace.
I would say about 6 inches in diameter. You send it to Grace or you send it to the lawyer?
I'm gonna say Grace.
Okay.
Yeah, Grace.
Okay. Yeah. Grace replies back almost immediately. OMW.
Do we run through this wall?
Yes. It looks like it's a sewer on the other side, which means we're in the city.
Yeah.
Or at least somewhere.
I wonder if they
So.
knew there was a secret tunnel right next to the sewer system.
Probably.
Even if it
Someone
belonged to...
did, because they bricked it over.
Hmm. I wonder if the Nosferatu know. It
Well-
didn't seem like it, but
We can easily just let them know. Alright.
Oh.
More bricks. Remove more
Yeah.
bricks.
Okay.
Let's try to take it down carefully so we can put it back up when we're done.
You want to put it back up?
Ideally, so that there's not a tunnel straight from the hunters to our sewer network.
True. Alright.
At least they won't find out right away.
Well, that wall is closing off, at least most of it. So. We don't have to worry about that for now.
Alright, then let's just take it down. The sooner we're out of here, the better.
Yeah, I mean, it takes you guys a good solid, 15 minutes, but you're able to remove the bricks carefully down, and you're able to make your way out of the archway. Do any of you look back at the bricks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to because as we go to leave, I want to, like I did before, I'm gonna make just a little circle in front of this entrance, just in case for if we gotta come back or something, and maybe it's bricked back up. I mean, someone might see it, but better
And-
than nothing.
Ernest and Enili, you guys noticed this wall had a ward on it. And the ward is now destroyed.
Not much we can do about that now.
I look to Ernest when we both kind of notice it's a ward, and I'm like, do you think this had anything to do with that maintaining integrity stuff on the floor back there?
Oh, almost certainly.
Fuck.
Well, let's just hope the dragon's not hungry, shall we?
We'll throw the human on to it. Let's go.
Yes.
It's when you say that you feel a shudder in the earth. And the hum gets louder.
Oh, shit. Let's go before we piss something off more.
You guys make your way out through the sewer, and the first manhole cover you see, you pop it open. It's still middle of the night, maybe just after midnight now. But you realize that you are literally across the street from Elysium. St. Ulrich's Cathedral. You guys traveled about 3 miles.
Jeez. All right. No wonder I'm exhausted. Mistress Lux will get out and then just reach her hand down to anybody who needs help.
They're rising up into the street. This ain't fucking good. But I guess as we're walking, I'll be like, they said something in the transcripts, right? That they sealed the paths and blocked the sound, and wrapped the land in silence. And now we just heard more. I suppose I'm saying this as we're going to walk in. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this out loud.
Where are you guys headed?
If there's a way to stay outside of St. Elric and then
Yeah. I mean,
Mistress
you
Lux
guys
will
are
send
like
a text.
across the street and down a little bit. Like you guys are towards the river, where St. Aldrich's is like up like half a block on the corner, so you're like half a block away.
I'll send that as the location point. I'll drop a pin for Grace.
Okay.
Come pick
I
us up.
think-
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think the sheriff should be contacted.
Good guess.
I don't want to take this
All
new
right.
friend directly to the lab.
She'll grab out her brick of a phone, her other phone,
Yeah.
and text. Have proof, or have something you need to see.
You literally get a text back going, "Oh?" ?
Can we bring a friend who needs help to the lab?
Friend ? Is what you receive back.
She'll send in quotations or whatever. I don't think there's even quotations on a Nokia, if I remember correctly, but
There is. You have to like
use-
press like 18,000 times the one
Yeah.
button to get through it. But yes, you can get
Yeah.
quotations. Just fucking
Quotations.
takes forever.
friend.
All the sheriff sends you back is a $.
Just colon D. There you go, capital D. Send.
Okay.
If y'all don't know what that is, kids, that's a smiley face.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't know what a $sign means, it means
Boon.
sheriff wants a boon. Because
Yeah.
you're about to bring him a problem and he knows it.
It's proof.
All right, as you send off your exchange, because it takes a bit of time because of Nokia brick phone piece of shitness, right? Grace pulls up. Have you messaged the lawyer yet?
He's staying over there.
You want to message him?
Are you okay?
You get a picture back.
Fucking do it. I
He's-
fucking do.
He's tied to a chair.
Yep.
He's bloody. He looks alive. Maybe.
I've never fed from him. I will say that right now.
Okay.
Because he's just
He's
a
just
scumbag.
yeah.
Yeah, he's just a client, and there's very few clients that she feeds from. So, yeah.
Do me a favor, though.
Okay.
Tell me, would this, because it is a client of hers, would she have any feelings about this? Would this weigh heavy on her?
Yes, because I mean there are times whenever, after a session there are, things exchanged. They do talk.
Mm-hmm.
She does know some things about him.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also he doesn't know what I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not risking it. This phone is burnt. Which isn't the first time, because, I mean, as a sex worker, she has been burnt before.
Mhm.
So.
Okay.
She will completely go into the settings.
Mhm.
She'll put the sword in the back of the car, and like the
Yep.
go
Trunk
to the
of the
settings.
SUV.
Yeah, trunk of the SUV. Go into the settings of the phone and basically brick it.
Yeah.
Set it to factory settings, and throw it as far as she can away from Elysium.
Okay. Yeah. There's an alleyway right there. You can throw it down the alleyway. And
So.
because it's a modern phone and not a Nokia, that it shatters.
Yeah.
It just shatters. Okay.
Grace, you'll need to get a new phone. I'll pay for it. Give me your phone, and she'll brick it, do the same thing.
Grace does the same thing. Just hands over her phone. No questions asked. This is not the first time.
We need to go back to the lab we were at the other day.
Yes, ma'am. She notices you guys carrying a body and arches an eyebrow.
We found him unconscious, so we're going to take care of him. There's medical staff at the lab.
Yes, ma'am. She knows better than to ask. So, you all pile in to Mistress Lux's SUV like it was Scooby-Doo and the gang. Pile, and you guys make your way towards the lab. Do you guys want to talk or say anything, or would you like me just to fast forward us to getting to the lab?
I'll talk in the lab.
You talk in the lab?
Yeah. I think it's a very quiet moment for all of us.
Emotional damage. All right, you guys make your way back to the lab. You go down into the parking garage. Grace knows where she's going. Have you given her the first sippy sip yet?
No, because she decided that on the ride to the church.
That's right. Okay.
So
Okay.
that's going to be after this.
that's we're gonna take care of this before the evening is through.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. All right. So you guys all make it there. Grace knows to stay in the car, not to talk to anybody. She knows damn well what she is supposed to do and not supposed to do. And you guys make your way into the lab, and you guys come in, and the sheriff is waiting in the lab, arms folded.
Mistress Lux will just untie will place the sword down on like the bench probably next to him, untie where the broken whip is at, and not show the sword.
Fuck is that?
Like,
You asked for proof of hunters. Yeah.
Why is that?
Hunter.
Why the fuck does that feel wrong?
Hunter blade.
He's religious.
You brought a fucking hunter here? Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Yes and no. We figured he had more information.
Think about what you just said to me. You brought a fucking hunter.
Thinking about it now.
To the prince's domain. Are you fucking kidding me? And the sheriff walks over and snaps the guy's neck.
All right. Never mind.
You owe me a major boon. You are lucky. That is all I require of you.
Nonetheless, his sword. It feels weird because for some reason it taps into what is wrong with us.
Have you ever heard of true faith?
No, because I don't give a fuck about true faith. I've heard of religious zealots before. That's why I knew about that religious group, but I don't know what true faith is. Not even whenever I was a human did I know what
Points.
true faith is.
Yeah, humans would know about true faith because they don't know about the supernatural. He points at the sword. That's what that is. The thing that hurts your soul by being around it.
This works as proof. Did you guys find anything else?
A ghost in the tunnels?
Well, I actually found a letter in the basement pews that's hard to cipher at the moment until we can get part of it restored. Perhaps it's a clue or something helpful.
Scanners are gonna be, I think, more helpful, or at least interesting at this moment, since they seem to be tracking emotions with some kind of device.
Yes.
Fair.
There's it was saying something about emotional resonance only, and I guess it had taken a sampled piece of data and it needs to be downloaded to understand it.
What the fuck happened? Start talking, because now I have a dead hunter in the prince's domain. and one of their fucky blades.
We went to the church.
The one in North Point Bluff?
Yes. There was an old man there. He looked decrepit as hell. David was able to convince him to let us in. He mentioned something about pews, and I believe Isolde had mentioned something about pews before, or something about pews was mentioned. So we went down there to check the records and the pews, and while we were down there, he, and she'll point towards the hunter, and his friends showed up. He was the only one that came to the basement. The rest of them stayed up in the church and said something about getting authorization. That's when a fight broke out. We had found a tunnel, and we took the unconscious hunter and the blade into the tunnels. The tunnels led us 3 miles into the city. Where we came up was by Elysium, of all places. But one of the wards
isn't that
broken.
where that's where one of the X's. You broke the fucking ward?
It was already broken because we could see light through it, I think.
Was it broken or was it damaged? There's a difference.
It was either go towards the thing that's causing the noise, and it was quite loud down there, or try to get back here. And we wanted to get back here to give our report and give things to include the hunter so he could be interrogated.
I want to make this abundantly fucking clear to you. Never, and I mean fucking never, bring a fucking hunter into this building ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Well, for clarity, should we take him somewhere else for questioning next time?
Enili, for fuck's sake.
Somebody get him out of my fucking sight before I rip his fucking throat out.
Nonetheless,
I have a greater concern here.
What's that?
So we wandered through and we found these tunnels with a network of hunters operating in them, utilizing true faith. And nobody knew about this. Your Nosferatu had no idea that there was a secret network of hunter tunnels.
Apparently not. Nobody fucking knew.
So my concern is who in this city is covering this shit up.
Yeah. That's crossed my mind too.
In defense, the hunters weren't in the tunnels. At least the ones we were in there.
That part, at least. One of the scanners was down there. That's where we found the one that wasn't broken. There was also a ghost.
Yeah, but I think they're the ones.
Though, so
in a trap that closed off the rest of the tunnel.
Did anybody
There's-
happen to map these tunnels? Did you think about that? You can tell that the sheriff is fucking pissed at this point. His Bruja energy is coming out in full fucking force.
Oh, sorry, we were running from hunters and making sure that we didn't die.
I don't give a
But
shit.
I know
if
that
you
we're
fucking
just-
die.
Of course you don't.
Yes, I think they were mapped. We know where the entrance is that we came out of.
Draw
Yeah,
me,
it took like 2 turns.
draw
like-
me a fucking map, then. You can tell his patience is gone.
Yeah, Ernest will do that. We had like 2 forks that we took, so it should be fairly straightforward.
How is it the fucking caitiff has the most common sense? And he grabs the body. Doesn't wait for you guys to say anything else. Doesn't grab the sword. Grabs the body and just drags it off and exits through a door. Doesn't say anything else.
That went not what I expected.
About where I thought it would, but the sword. If do you want to keep a hold of the sword?
No.
It might be a bargaining chip with the Tremere to get us more access to the library where it might have information about what's going on.
You can touch it if you.
Yeah, I mean, Ernest will scoop it up. It's not comfortable, but nothing is terribly, I would imagine. So
Not when it's wrapped up and not like fully visible.
well, we should have got the scabbard off that guy.
You can use the broken whip. That's what I was using.
It's wrapped up in something for the moment. That's fine.
Yeah.
I like walk back to join them because I'd walked away when the sheriff said that. But is the scanner still there? Do we have a?
You
know?
guys have all the stuff with you.
Any creepy bastards around? I just say out loud, like not trying to look. But I'm wondering if there's any Nosferatu just chilling.
Do you do sense the unseen?
I didn't do it yet, but I could flick it on.
It's up to you, my guy.
I'll give it a try. I don't think.
Hey, fun fact: Sense the Unseen is always on.
I was
Oh,
gonna say it doesn't have like
Yeah,
a rouse.
No, it's just always on. If someone is using obfuscate around you, is when it triggers for you to roll.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, are they? It's Since the Unseen is the I detect magic going on around me. It's just kind of always on.
I was wondering why it didn't have a rouse.
Do
you
also,
want-
because most first level powers don't have rouses.
yeah.
Okay, all right. That's what I was thinking. All right. Do you want wits or resolve to see through obfuscation?
Wits.
And it's just a 2 difficulty.
Yeah.
4 successes.
They're laughing in a corner, probably.
But yeah, 4 successes on it.
Grins over in the fucking corner, just dying. Fucking dying. It's not Spark, so you don't have to worry about the jaw thing. But skin sloughing off thing grins in the corner.
I frown, but I look at him holding up the scanner. Need some expertise over here.
Grin pushes off the wall. Makes his way over to where you guys are. And laughs. He's looking right at you, Enili. Listen, let me give you some unsolicited advice. Learn to shut the fuck up.
Hey, he asked if it was clear. I was just giving him an answer.
Listen, just shut the fuck up, okay? Just all the inside thoughts. Just keep them in there. Just word to the wise.
I've been practicing really hard. You should have seen when Ernest started talking about the floodgates. I was going to ask him if that was standard architect in the underground tunnel aspect of how the city was built. Like, I showed... Is he at least going to take him to some kind of, you know... We already seen some ghosts and shit. Can they get something out of the ghost at least? And don't worry, here, we got the scanner.
Stop talking. You're actively making me lose brain cells right now. And like a piece of skin, just like as he says that, sloughs off of his fucking head and falls
Just
right in front of you on the ground. Like it's a large chunk of like dried skin.
Enili's young enough that in his mind he thinks of the I Love Gold guy from Austin Powers Gold member. He's frowning. It's like when the cat was on him. And he shuts up and he just hands him the scanner.
It's unpleasant. Grin takes the scanner and looks at it and sees the port and goes over to one of his isolated computers and plugs it in. And starts mashing at the keyboard. His fingers, as he's typing, bend backwards. Like his joints don't want to stay in place. He's fairly efficient, though. Types. And you just watch his wrist bends funny and his elbow bends backwards. And it looks a little fucked up. But after about 15 minutes, he manages to download something. And he prints it out and hands it to you. And then he smashes it against the floor. I'm just making sure they can't track that shit here. Okay, I've got all the data backed up. I'm not stupid. This is not my first fucking rodeo. And then Enili, you, good sir, get to look at data.
The fuck? I'm like looking the Nosferatu as I say that, and like I look back down, and then I go and I share with the group, but as I'm like holding it out, I'm like, they got timestamps and emotions with intensities, durations. Look at this. They've got it. How could you even measure this? And like I'm like showing it to the others as I say that.
I don't know.
And it looks like they've been studying this so much they're saying that patterns even overlap with prior events.
I mentioned it was tracking emotional presence, and there's been those spikes and stuff.
They're probably trying to experiment and figure out how to control whatever's down there. Or this is how they've learned to control it.
Well, that too.
Without the prince or the sheriff or anyone in the city knowing.
I like look to Ernest and I say, with how that ghost was acting, do you think this thing could affect ghosts?
No, that's just how ghosts are.
But it made us feel that way. Do you think let's say that mortal was alive when we had him with us. Do you think that ghost's emotions could have evoked some sort of this, like, how could we
I
say?
mean, if a ghost is strong enough, but
No, I mean with this resonance, with the humming we heard. Do you think an
Oh,
emotion like that
I-
outpouring could trigger?
possibly. I don't know. This is all way outside anything I've ever dealt with.
Grin's just sitting there, fucking watching it, picking some skin off of his head.
I think Mistress Lux will prop up against, not against, but like near something by Grin and like lower her voice and ask, question.
Answer.
Is there a way to brick a phone remotely?
Yeah. What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. It's a client. He got mixed up in the law.
You're
With the law.
fucking lying. What'd you do?
The driver got caught.
What the fuck?
I don't feed from him. He doesn't know what I am. He knows that I'm a dominatrix.
You
and
guys
that's
are
it.
the best entertainment.
How much to get it bricked?
And trivial boon. I'll do it just because you guys provide me with tons of entertainment. That's fucking fine. What's the number?
She'll say the number.
He sits at his computer and just type. Joints are moving all fucking funny. Slams the enter key. Alright, done.
Thank you.
It just gets better and better with you guys. Like, I kind of don't want you guys to get smarter.
Ha ha ha.
Ah, come on. You guys got the rough end of the stick. I'm just fucking with you. It is entertaining to watch, though, from the other side. Well, we all been there. And he kind of bumps up against your shoulder in camaraderie. And some of his skin sloughs off onto your arm.
He wanted us to die, right?
No.
Who's lying now?
Not me. He didn't want you to die. The sheriff is, don't get me wrong, he's not beyond killing, alright? He's also not beyond letting people die. However, you guys aren't stupid. You're incredibly useful and incredibly resourceful. And sure, you've been doing some dumb shit. Mostly out of that one, and he points at Enili. But
I'm still talking to Ernest about ghosts, like not even noticing.
But he looks at you and he goes, you guys aren't stupid.
Just the most rotten luck.
At least you don't look like me. Okay? I think I got fucked in that department. And not the good way. Yeah, see? Point.
He's dead, right? The driver, probably.
Maybe. Although it's not
Well-
below them to use mortals against us. He'll suffer. Like, if he is alive, he'll suffer. Or
They
he'll get
sent a
converted.
photo.
They might convert him.
He won't convert.
You don't
Maybe
know
we-
that.
Oh, I know.
You don't know that.
What all does he know about you?
Nothing besides the fact that I'm a dominatrix.
Does he know where you live? Where you work out of?
Yes.
You can't use those again now.
Yep.
I think we need to. I think we need to find him
The driver? Look, don't get me wrong. Alex, great kind, gives me tons of money to step on him. But
Grin looks
he's more
at
trouble.
Grin looks
He's
at you
more
and
trouble.
interrupts you and goes, "You know those fucking weird mortal conversion camps, like they think it works? And they might be able to convince them for a fucking time that it works. Imagine that, but actually working. That's what you're dealing with, my friend. You say he won't convert, but you don't
What
know
is this, like
the levels.
Guantanamo?
You don't know the levels. If this is truly hunters, you don't know the levels of manipulation, torture, trauma.
I knew I should have just burnt down the church. Damn it.
But who knows? They might just kill him and you'll get lucky.
I did send a photo of him being beat black and blue.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I don't think he...
They were probably trying to get information out of him. But was he dead? Did you see a removal of heart, lungs, head?
No.
Something to think about.
I don't want to go get him. Because I don't want to deal with hunters more.
Then don't go get him. It's up to you. I know, it's pretty fucked up, though, that you left him there.
I didn't realize that he was captured until we got back to the surface.
Didn't realize or didn't think about it? Because you didn't want to think about it.
Yes.
Makes sense. Listen, we've all done stupid fuck things, and we've had to pay for the consequences of our actions. Some might even say us becoming who we are is a stupid fucking consequence. Mine sure the fuck was. Do you know I was a model? I was a fucking model.
Your jaw. I can tell.
I got Cleopatra'd.
Wait, what?
You don't know what Cleopatra is?
You got bit by a snake?
No. I was beautiful until Vamp Daddy decided that I was too pretty and too full of myself for my own good. And he made me ugly.
Oh.
It's okay, he's dead now. He walked into the sun. Fuck that guy.
Well. Is it too late to move back to Boston?
Probably.
Eh.
You're
Well,
alright, kid. You'll figure it out.
Sure. Great. Now I have that hanging over my head. Oh.
Could be worse.
It's true.
See? She gets it.
You could have voices in your head constantly.
Oh, that's not that bad.
No, not until they start singing.
Listen, your skin's not falling off of you.
I wish it was.
You aren't a walking masquerade breach. Your existence. Plus, don't you get, like, premonitions and shit? Like...
I mean, yes, but it doesn't mean it's not hard. Or rough.
It's called practice, young one. God, I feel like fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi with you guys right now. Please fucking at least tell me you know who the fuck that... Star Wars was great.
Guess I knew who Obi-Wan Kenobi was.
Thank
I was
fuck.
human at one point in my life.
I mean, like, I was definitely well dead when that movie came out, but it You know what the great thing is about movie theaters?
What?
When you're learning to obfuscate and you're not that really great at it yet, it's dark. Nobody can fucking see you. You can still enjoy movies.
Now, why didn't I think of that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
The more you know. Well, any other help you need from me other than worldly Nosferatu daddy advice? And he like arches his eyebrow and like
Did you happen
the
to
skin
date
holding it falls off.
Did you happen to date that paper that I left with you? Or are we still waiting on that?
We're still waiting on that.
All right.
I'm thinking
worries.
it's roughly like late 1700s, early 1800s.
Gives us a time period.
Yeah, I would say within about 25 years of like 1800, give or take on either
Okay.
side.
It gives us a time period to look when
Yeah.
we check the library.
How mad would the sheriff be if we took the sword?
He left it here, didn't he? Listen, sometimes with that man, all you gotta do is show him proof and then he fucks off. He's
With a dead body.
with it. Well, I mean, you kind of brought a hunter in here. What do you
I
expect?
was expecting him to, interrogate.
No.
I know.
No. 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 No.
What? You can't interrogate a hunter?
I mean, you can. But
You
you
interrogate, then you
never,
kill.
you don't know if they've got a tracker on them. You don't know if they're just feeding you lines of bullshit because of their faith. True faith is not something to fuck with.
I don't know what that
Listen,
is.
hunters, little advice. You've heard of the Sabbat, correct?
Yes, I've heard of the
Thank
Sabbat.
fucking. I don't know. You guys haven't heard of true faith. I don't fucking know.
I didn't go that much into my studies whenever I was forced to study.
I mean, fair. True faith is rarer than the Sabbat even these days. So
Well, yeah, I'll give you that. However, you know how the Sabbat fervently believe in their cause and how they're monsters.
Yes.
Hunters believe that they are the only thing that can save humanity from us, even if it condemns them to eternity in hell for their actions. Their beliefs, whether brainwashed or true, are so innately part of who they are. There's nothing scarier than true faith. Maybe the sun. But in the nighttime. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, that's disturbing. All right, let's take the sword.
Well,
Use it as whatever.
Listen,
I think I'm
the
gonna have
scanner
to
they
go.
broke.
What?
The scanner that to make sure that we weren't tracking it. What was it? The guy's cell phone from before. I think he was just using some kind of like an app to pick up weird sounds to try to trace whatever the fuck it is we're looking for. But that scanner, I don't know if it was something where they were getting these readings from. Is it possible to look at the broken components and see if we could maybe replicate a device that could do these same types of readings?
I mean, anything is possible. But that's asking a lot. I've got
I
other
think-
shit to do. Like a
That's fine too. Yeah, I just wanted to know because I don't know shit about none of this. I couldn't put it back together. I mean,
like I could, but like
I
building.
mean, not to interrupt you, but what is it that you're doing that is more important than
None of your fucking business.
right?
Yeah.
Than true faith hunters?
Who
Okay.
knows? Maybe I'm working on something else for the prince. Have you ever had a Nosferatu tell you what they're doing? No? That's what I thought.
Would the Nosferatu Primogen want a copy of that map?
Probably. Might earn you some favors.
Ernest? We could really use favors right now.
Instead of owing them.
Right. The question is, this is more of a question above board than more Ernest saying is,
Yeah.
how much of this have we been told we're allowed to share with other people? I can't remember if the prince told us not to tell anybody about this.
Make them roll.
I mean, I just rolled. That's why I was like, is it gonna be like, do I? Cause
Oh, no, I meant you. I'm glad that we were making you roll.
No, that's what I just did. I just rolled a d10 because I was like, would this not? So I will say that you probably feel like the prince doesn't want a lot of information. However, it's not like the Nosferatu go out and just tell everybody everything. And earning their favor, especially when you're having a traipse in their area, is probably a good thing.
Yeah, but also, do we want random Nos running around tunnels where there are wards that they don't know shit about?
It's up to you. Choice is yours, my friend.
I mean, I can give him the map we just gave the sheriff. That doesn't do anything.
It's not even fully mapped.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I mean?
literally a hallway that leads to a dead end. So
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, that still might get you some favor.
Yeah.
yeah, even if they know where the entrance is.
Yeah. Up to you. That
yeah,
is-
I mean,
that is
he'll
above
write
Tingle.
out that. He'll write out that as like, this is what we saw tonight. It's not terribly helpful. It also
And
probably
also
have
the
hunters in it, you know.
The other one, the one that we went to the other night.
Well, I would imagine they already know that since the sheriff knew about that one and the Malkavian Primogen knew about that.
Yeah, we know about that one. There's others.
I would imagine so.
Yes.
We've seen the other map that had all the locations of these wards.
He spins around in his chair and pulls up ShrekNet and shoots a message off to the Nosferatu Primogen. I'll let you know what he says.
All right. Again, pleasure doing business.
Listen, you and I both know that you can't fucking stand me. But I like
I don't
ya.
know. I don't have an issue with you. What? Because you have your skin fluffing off? Big deal. The jaw is one thing. Skin, that's like.
Listen, we don't
Not-
get to choose what flavor of ugly we are. Gets bestowed
It's just
upon us.
like you could just easily just with the
It
jaw.
doesn't. It won't stay. Like, we've tried.
A belt?
We've tried.
Ooh, damn.
We've tried. Like, it's fucked. Like, it just hangs. You get used to it after a while.
Yeah. All right.
It is in that
Okay.
moment where he says you get used to it after a while that all of your phones, the phones you have on you, the Nokia smartphones,
Bricks.
whatever you have, begins going off.
Uh-oh.
Not my
That doesn't sound
jitterbug.
good.
I am going to say you
Okay.
guys can look at the phone video, and I will play it for
Oh, great.
our people at home.
Structural variance confirmed. Monitoring phase adjusted. Structural variance confirmed. Monitoring phase adjusted.
Your phone begins to flicker,
Structural variance confirmed. Monitoring phase.
and you hear the hum come over your phone. It's glitching,
Structural variance confirmed.
and you hear
Structural variance confirmed. Monitoring phase adjusted.
you hear Grin go, "What the fuck?" And that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
God damn it.
I knew it.
Knew it. I don't know why I expected anything less.
You're welcome.
We're being watched.
We're being something.
We are being.
It wasn't just your guys' phones. It was his too.
It's everyone's
Ooh.
phone, yeah.
It was
Oops, all everyone.
oops all everyone. It was everyone's phone.
Oops, all fucked.
Yeah.
Oops, all fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's old. You'll have the results and be able to read that letter
I did see that.
in the next episode.
Okay,
I just already had it, so I sent it over.
gotcha.
Gotcha. Anyways, thank you everybody for joining us for St. Ardent by Night. I do apologize about the technical difficulties that we went through earlier. And thank you for donating to our cause. We're gonna leave it up there until we hit 5K. So it's just gonna sit there. Cause fuck guys.
Because fuck
Guys.
guys.
Cause fuck guys. Yeah. But with that, we appreciate it, guys. We'll be back next week. Same time, same location, with another episode. And yeah, we'll see you all later. Okay, everybody,
Good night.
say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Say
Goodbye.
goodbye. This has been St. Ardent by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition actual play, starring Clamps, Dapper Zombie, Shelley Von Miller, Fiona, Elm, and Ian. Story told by Tactical Pinup, production and editing also by Tactical Pinup. Thank you for stepping into the darkness with us. The storm over St. Ardent grows every night, and the coterie's choices will shape what rises from its depths. Until then, stay safe, stay sharp, and step inside the cathedral if you dare.